Hello, friends, and happy Monday! It feels like I haven't seen everyone in forever. Also, hi, Null. How are you doing this lovely afternoon? Hopefully, Monday is not getting you down too much. So, today um, is my first stream of Women's Week in Gaming, which is just going to be a week where I play games that highlight um, women who are in lead development positions. So the first game I'm going to be playing is What Remains of Edith Finch. I don't know a ton about it. It looks like it's going to be kind of creepy. Maybe trigger warning. Well, probably definitely a trigger warning for like death. Um, but yeah, let's hop into it. I didn't want to start the game before stream because I was worried there might be an opening cinematic. So we will jump right into it. And this game is included in Women's Week in Gaming because the technical art lead, Chelsea Hash, is a woman. So there's a link to her Twitter if you want to go show her some love. I feel like I'm in too good of a mood to play a game that I think is going to be depressing, but we'll find out. Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Am I not focused on the game? Oh, there it is. Let's see. It looks very dark. Oh. You love this game so much. I've never played it before.
A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you. And I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
I'm excited, but I'm also nervous. I don't know what to expect. Move, that's a good sign. Also, hopefully all the games I picked this week my computer can run because I didn't check that.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Wait, is that the house, that weird tower thing? Also, this is really pretty.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Okay. Hi, Legend, welcome to chat.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Okay, I just like body slam into it. Cool. How you doing? I'm doing well. I'm just...
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Trying to figure out this game. This looks very dark. Okay, it looks less dark.
Maybe she thought I'd know.
My monitor's too dark.
Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
You haven't played in a few years, but you're looking at tomorrow night, so you're not gonna be watching. That's totally fair. Thanks. I think I'm gonna enjoy it. I feel like this is right up my alley. To watch my own streams, I don't walk into walls. I have to turn up my monitor brightness. This is a really cool forest.
I wouldn't have driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints. I wish that your stream had. Thank you, Legend. I hope you have a great day. Don't mind me just walking the logs. Hold on, I need to actually turn up my the picture on my monitor real quick. Because apparently I have it down way too low. I apologize for the flipping. Oh, there we go. Now I can see what I'm doing. But yeah, I hope you all have great days.
truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought
Thanks,
I'd come back
Kalila.
to
I
it.
was very confused. I thought that was in game for a second. I was like, that's a very aggressive duck. Or goose.
But
Thanks.
now
Yeah,
I
I
have
missed
questions about my
everyone.
family that only the house knew the answers to.
I missed seeing everybody last week. Oh, thank you for the follow, Taco Trash Can. I love the name.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
It is an interesting looking house for sure. Ooh, I want to go this way. I'll see all the plants. Oh, poster.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Hopefully I don't get motion sick. I don't usually do well in first person, but maybe if I move slowly enough, it'll be fine. Learning all the missing posters, very ominous.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Lovely thing to tell me right before I'm about to go in the house. I assume I just body slammed to the store as well. Oh no, there's actually a key.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Oh no, this is never good. You never look through these things.
Looking in, I felt like the house itself had been waiting for me.
It's like looking through like the peepholes of horror movies. I don't do well with the eye stuff, and that always looks badly. Okay. So we have to find another way in then? But this place is kind of creepy. You will lurk. Thank you, I appreciate the lurking. Lurkers are always very appreciated. Hope y'all have a great day. Oh look, we can climb through a dog door. Oh, we actually can climb through the dog door. I wasn't expecting to be able
Crawling
to.
through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
Yeah.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
I guess that makes sense if no one lives here. Okay, nothing too pretty in the freezer. Always a good sign. There's a lot of crap left here.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Is that tuna? It's a lot of tuna.
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
That explains all the things. It's salmon, not tuna. It's very dark. Oh my gosh, there's more over here. I would literally die. I do not like fish. I do not like salmon.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
The narrator's so, like, ominous. The night we left. So I'll walk over the broken plate. Okay, well there's a wheelchair with oxygen. Also, what was that noise? Oh, but look at that view! I'm simultaneously like, this place is kind of creepy, and also I would love to live here.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
Oh, that must be that the BD. Okay. Oh. I have a feeling, I don't know, from the outside of the house I kind of figured these people were...
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
I don't know. It's like a very weird house, but inside it just they look rich. Like this looks like very like a mansion. Somehow I wasn't
Even
expecting
the
a TV.
fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house after it sank.
Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, the noise must just be the wind from on the windows. Oh, there's like a statue out there. There's something on the beach. Oh, you can see me. Cool. The big fireplace. Not entirely sure. I assume I'm just supposed to be exploring the house. Barbara. Are we Barbara? Oh, I have to spit it myself.
Great Grandpa Sven built a music box
Battery.
for
Oh,
Barbara,
I need to plug in my computer there.
along with the rest of the house.
Okay. That'll probably help stream go a lot easier if my computer doesn't die on me. Hold on. Let me make sure it's charging. Okay, it says it's cool. Okay. Oh, no, I don't want to. I don't. How do I undo? Cool. Let's try the door.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Oh, now I want to go in the basement. But those are also like famous last words in every horror movie. No, I don't think this is supposed to be a horror game. That door is ominous as fuck. What the hell? Oh, and it has a peephole. Remember what I just said about peepholes? No, let's not do that. Okay, the way that. Okay, maybe this is a horror game. I want to see the creaking behind the creepy door. Is this the kitchen again? Yeah. Seems like it's gonna let darker. Oh, can I ride this? I wanna ride it. No, I can't. Okay. I guess it's time to go upstairs.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Oh, okay. That explains the doors. Still a little creepy. So wait, did the mom like lock them in their rooms? Is that why they're sealed like that? Okay, the fact that there's this railing here is like broken is kind of worrisome. Yeah, okay, this house is creepy. Let's... Oh, that's what I was gonna say about horror games. Is I'll be playing Little Nightmares on Saturday for the end of the week. Because I know we've been talking about me playing a horror game. So I'll be doing that. I've watched some streams of it. I don't think it'll be that spooky. Oh, did she like seal them off as they died? These are like gravestones. They have the years on them. Well, that would have been like very young. Oh, that's the grandma. Okay, so the grandma's is the same year that everybody left the house. Maybe that's what happened that night.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Oh. Barbara was a kid actress. That never ends well. I feel like. Maybe it's plugged in. Oh, I guess we'll find out. These doors are like really cool. I would have loved to paint my door when I was a kid. She also was very... I mean, I guess all of them would have been very...
Mom must have locked the third floor stairs on the night we left.
There's a lot of stuff locked off in this house. Oh, there's another hallway. That portrait's creepy.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
I mean, it's cool. Like, I like the walls. The scratch marks on the floor are kind of... I'm gonna say
He
ominous
always
way
told
too
me there
much.
were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Hey, we found the lock.
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Were you gonna be able to climb through that? Dang, the main character must be tiny. I could not do that. Okay. Kid was definitely in here.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me. Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
I would love a house with secret rooms.
But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead.
No, the saving is always good side. Okay. It's a creepy mask. Let's see.
I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole. Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
So, does that mean, like, Molly must have died before she was a kid, or did the kids, like, never
Molly's
interact?
gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Right. Okay. Cool. This is a cool bedroom. All these bedrooms so far have been really cool. Orca's Island. Oh, so this calendar says 1947. Oh. Oh. Journal?
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
I don't like how the gerbil cage is highlighted.
The gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it. Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Hello. Welcome to chat. Hope you're having a good day. Alright. There's some... Did you these kids up? Man. I would have loved to have my
I
own
kept
bathroom.
eating and eating.
The toothpaste? Yeah, is that mistletoe?
I ate a lot of things that night.
Just checking out streams between working. Nice. I'm doing well. Yeah, I'm excited to be back. I did take last week off, so it's fun to be streaming again. You wanted to play this game for a while? Yeah, I had just heard of it in the Discord when people were suggesting games. It seems right up my alley. It seems very...
Then I heard
very
chirping
so
outside my window. It
I've
was
never
a barn
played-
swallow going back to her nest.
I've never played anything like this before, but I am enjoying it a lot so far.
I reached out for her.
Oh no. I thought the mistletoe was gonna be what
And
did it.
suddenly, I was a cat.
Okay, I was not expecting that. Oh crap, I'm gonna fall off this tree. I think my mouse sensitivity is higher as a cat. Oh no. Ooh, do I have a bell?
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Especially if you're a cat. Ooh. What exactly are we trying to do with this bird? Poor bird? Where'd the bird go? Oh, this cat can really jump.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Oh, that's cool. We can see into the parents' room. It looks significantly more boring than the other rooms we've seen so far. Okay. Or the cat. Where'd the bird go? Oh, it's up there. Oh, no. Oh. I didn't realize there was a gun in here.
I jumped and I almost got her.
Oh, I guess because she's hungry. Oh, wait. Oh. Where did that? I'm so short. Or maybe I should just jump on the table. At least we get to see the area. You get lunch and now you're sleepy? Yeah. Where am I? Am I stuck? Yeah. That's always a bummer. And then you have to go back to work now that you're all full and sleepy.
I could tell she was getting
There we
really
go.
tired.
Where is she? Oh.
Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird.
So we are trying to eat the bird. I have once again lost the bird. There it is. Okay.
gobbled her up. And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Okay, Taco, thanks for joining, and thanks again for the follow. It was great having you here. I hope you have a great day. Am I just kidding? Oh, I'm a bad owl. I'm bad at this.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons.
This guy
I
has
swallowed him up,
problems.
and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Oh, it's me.
A mama rabbit. She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
What is happening? Okay. I just have to like flop my way down the mountain as a shark. Oh
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean.
I just got hit by a car.
I was hungrier than ever.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna make me really bushy soon. Okay. I'm the shark, but I'm so confused.
Juicy seals.
Yeah, it's a seal. Gosh. I'm struggling way too much with this.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Okay. Oh. I see.
Grabbed on tight. When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
What the heck? That noise is really unsettling.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
I'll just go through the noise. It feels disorienting not being able to turn my head.
There's a bus.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Oh! I don't know why I jumped. Like, I was the one who did that. Like, I was in control of that. I don't know why. It spooked me.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't. Passenger, I was still hungry. And to cross the water, I smelled something new.
Thank you for the
something
follow.
I had to have, so I swam towards it.
I really appreciate it.
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
The toilet. Are we climbing out of a toilet? Lovely.
I got closer and closer.
Is she gonna be the monster that killed herself?
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Wild.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Oh, okay. I'm just looking at the list. Okay, so there's Marley, Barbara, Calvin, Sam. Who are we playing? Are we Kay? Or
no, we're Edith at the end. Okay, I was reading the tree backwards. That's what was happening. Okay. Okay, so Molly would have been from like a generation before Edith's parents. Okay. For some reason I was thinking everybody was siblings, but yeah, okay, that makes more sense. Is that a cat? It sounded like a cat. Okay. Now what? Out the window. Oh, it is a cat.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly.
Aw, that's kind of cute, at least.
I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Definitely looks like
We
a
got
grandma's
along, and it
room.
was a good place to hide from my mom. Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Impressive, he just moved the whole house.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Ah, so that's how it drowned. I kind of just assumed it like slid off a hill or something, but I guess that's a lot more dramatic.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
Oh, that's the statue we saw from the window.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Right out here. Okay. Oh, this is the menu. So we can always see the tree. That's nice, because I'm gonna forget names very easily. Okay, because since Odin died, Walter must be the parent for the other kids. No, I'm glad I could access the tree. There we go.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Yeah, it sounds like they did not break the curse, unfortunately. I'm leaving. There we go. Oh, there's that saving thing again. Eat tree bark? Or
Lewis died
tree
a week
rings?
before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
That would be terrifying.
I
Maybe
haven't
that's why I
thought of
can't go in the
myself as
basement.
Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
It's only there. Now watch the videos. I want to watch them. Built in 1937.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Stubborn.
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
That's an interesting way to go for sure.
even in her 90s. Sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
There's something else I was gonna say. I don't remember. Another bathroom. Oh my goodness, that floor is something else. Wow.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Yeah, it's definitely pink.
It was a pretty big trace.
Oh, we can't see ourselves in the mirror. Too bad. Oh, another passage. Wow, that's a very subtle title for that book.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh. This looks like a photo.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
There you go. Classic mirror selfie. The swing scene is the only scene I've seen from this game. I don't remember where I saw it. Mitten. Milton. I was like mitten. There's bottles. Oh, is this gonna be Milton's room? Calvin. Oh, there's two beds left. Sam and Calvin. And Calvin did not want Sam on his side of the room. Look at that robe. Look at these rooms are so cool though. I wish I had a room like this growing up. Like being able to, like, it's literally a fort. You can just like climb. That's so cool.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin,
Oh, okay.
and that he never talked about him.
So Calvin must be like Grandpa's brother. Interesting. It's interesting that like their grandpa's childhood room would still exist. There must be a lot of room in this place for them to have that kind of space.
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Oh, is that another journal?
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
This is the scene. Oh, okay. This is interesting.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready! Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible. Maybe if I hadn't said that.
Now
Or maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it.
I'm gonna get motion sick for this.
I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother. The day he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Okay, so that's the only
Colin's
scene
story
in this
felt
game
strangely familiar.
that
When
I
I was
had
younger,
seen.
I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
And I didn't realize it was this game at first. I think it just saw a clip of it somewhere else. I didn't realize I was the one who was going to be in control of the swing. That somehow made it like so much worse. Oh.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
I see. Oh, so you had to still stay in the same room. That would be rough. Oh no, the height things. Oh, that's sad. This whole game is just gonna be sad little things like that.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Yeah, I could imagine. Like, I wouldn't want to stay in that room either. Oh, is this another passage? Okay, curse or no curse, this is a really cool house. Purple, yes! I don't know if it comes up on the camera as much, I can't quite tell. But my hair is very purple now. Thanks to everybody who voted in the poll.
The passages were a pretty tight fit.
It was a lot of
They'd
fun to
obviously
die.
been built for smaller hands and bellies.
My brother did all of the work. I can't take any of that credit, but it's a lot of fun to have colored hair now. Oh, it's just like a hallway. Yeah, this is just the hallway.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Like I said, you voted pink. I think pink would look good too. Maybe I'll do pink one day. I think the next color I'm gonna do is blue, just because once the purple fades, I think it'll be easy to put blue on top of it. But maybe I'll get to pink one day. So I think pink would look good. Oh,
Growing
we're
up,
in Barbara's
I
room.
always thought of Barbara as a child star.
So when's Aura dying his? I don't know, you're gonna have to ask him. He might still be in chat. I'm sure you could convince him somehow. Okay, was she a star or was she just in the one Bigfoot movie? It's creepy having like the dresses and stuff laid out. Green would be good for him. I feel like his skin, I don't know, I feel like he would look like...
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Because I feel like in certain lighting, he already looks kind of greenish. So I feel like if he had green hair, he would look... His skin would come off like kind of green. In the past, I don't know, maybe we can find photos, but in the past, he's had pink hair before. He's had pink and blue. I think those are the colors. There might be more. But that was in high school, so I don't know if we have any photos of that.
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Wait.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
They made a comic about a real death of some real child. That's fucked up.
Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
Oof.
So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Oh, good
Thanks,
to know.
babe.
We'll have to go back to that.
I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
She waited 20 minutes, damn.
She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
I mean, he obviously must not use the key. I don't like this, like, Halloween music.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Oh no. Maybe you should call the cops. Why are you going to the door with a bloody handprint? Okay. Is it a puppet? That's terrifying.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Oh, that's just a table saw. Okay. A table saw. Also, a family with this much bad luck should not own a table saw. Just gonna put that out there. Oh, is this supposed to be like the kids that died? I guess they have like wood carvings, not pinata. I was like imagining pinatas. That has nothing to do with the game. I should keep going. Oh,
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
I don't like that.
Oh dear!
Oh,
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and
He's
She
annoying.
threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
I thought there's a skeleton there. Oh, Halloween. That's probably. Or wait, is it Halloween, or am I just making that up because of the music? No, it's definitely Halloween. Where's oh, there's the stairs. This is really cool art. The fuck? The railing's not broken yet. Walter. Where am I, guys? Yeah.
Walter, are you there? Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'm supposed to be fighting back.
And really he was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
Oh, passage though.
That night, she played her part beautifully. She thought about abandoning Walter, but just couldn't do it. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
Okay. At least he's the one that fell.
But she sensed the story might not be over yet.
She was so slowly. Yeah, I was expecting that.
Had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The old deer, just so casual.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Okay.
That's what I call a real eerie tale.
Okay. Well, that's definitely something.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
I mean, I guess. That's really what she wanted. But also, ooh. Oh my god, that cake must be so gross. Oh, there's more food. Why is there so much food? Ugh. It's like decades old. Okay. I wonder if there's any more passages in here, or if I'm supposed to go down to the music box now.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
So we're gonna go do that right now. I think it was downstairs. Yeah, because it goes to the basement. It has to be downstairs.
A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
You've enjoyed having to watch? Thank you, I appreciate it. I've been enjoying this game a lot. I'm having a lot of fun. Wait, which way is it? Aha! I got the key. Great, now we're getting to the basement. Stretch. Yeah, I probably should stretch. Especially since I drove back from visiting family yesterday, so I was sitting in a car for like 7 hours. So stretching is probably exactly what I need. Okay. Let's see what's in the creamy basement. Wish I had that crutch again.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
So far it just looks like a normal basement. Actually, it looks the most normal out of all the rooms in the house. Spit. I don't remember which one Spit was. Oh, was he the one with the dragon slide? Spit.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Oh.
I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
Hiding presents. My first thought was somebody was living down here.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Of course, the fridge is a door. Oh, this is like a cave. This isn't even
I
a
remember
house.
asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
least you wouldn't
If there's a
start.
pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
That's just a painting. It's kind of sad. It just like literally buried itself underground. March 2005. Oh, so he was alive a lot of the time that they lived in the house, though.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything. Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
What are these? Let me see these. Pickled eggs.
And then one day, everything just
Oh, 2005.
stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone.
Peaches.
Maybe you
That's
got
a lot
tired
more tasty.
of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years.
Does he have peaches?
I'm done waiting. I have to leave while I still can.
This poor guy, he like finally got the courage to leave. You just know he's immediately gonna die. Oops.
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day, even if it kills me. Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
I bet after you can peaches for
I don't mind if I
decades.
only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one more day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
But he really didn't get far, did he?
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Huh. Is he in like a train
I'm sure my mom
car?
was trying to protect me.
I don't want to go stay on the train tracks. Is that what we're doing?
maybe not. Oh, there it goes.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive.
I really don't want to look. Oh. It's like trash. Maybe it's still alive.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two.
Maybe two? Can we stand to the sides of the train tracks?
I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
I mean, maybe.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Okay. There's a chair in that tree.
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me. But I thought you should know about your family.
Okay, is she pregnant then? Because I was wondering. I'm stuck on a rock.
And the
There we go.
history you're a part of.
Oh, that's just like a swimming dock. You know, without the whole curse though, this is a really cool house, like land and everything. I'd love to live
Though
this
to be honest, I
destination.
feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
I'm amazed these lights are still on.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
I guess. As they're supposed to be like reasonable explanations for all the death.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house? It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. Three of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Oh no.
Sven built the house, but
That's
it
a
was
lot of
Edie who designed
animals.
the cemetery.
Interesting book thing. Walter. In the background. Okay, so we've seen everyone except Edie.
I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
Wait, is that the house that drowned? They were so close to getting it to land.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
That would be kind of sad being able to just like see it there. I feel like no one in this room, they had this being on hall clip. I'm worried that I'm missing something. But I think I'm fine. Let's go back down.
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Right, I forgot. There's that like whole generation I haven't seen yet.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself.
How do parents do that? You can just tell them.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Yeah. I don't like the idea of you climbing this right now, but I mean, I guess. Oh, there's the ladder.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
Maybe that's why they still have all the rooms from like the grandparents' generation, because they're just like stacking houses on top of this house. That's what it looks like. Ah, classic bear rug.
They were both pretty intense.
Definitely a hunter. Drink my water. Oh, no.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm?
Oh.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged.
Shouldn't we be leaving?
Just want to get a shot of you, Dawn, then we can take off.
I'm missing something apparently. Why can't I resume?
I'm over here, Dad.
Let me... I see.
What?
She's behind me. I didn't think she'd be in the front.
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
So bright. Oh, she can turn around. Those with potato chips.
Aw.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I definitely... Hey!
That's a keeper.
Nothing quite like being outside. I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Last time I was with my... Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Science.
Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire.
He also
Found
died
an
to a
old
dragon.
logging trail. There were deer everywhere. I bet if I could remember where that trail was, we'd spot a buck for you in no time. Give me a minute to check the map.
thinking about this everything. I don't know.
What was it?
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn.
Great.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Where's she at?
Dad, I...
Just... Let me get behind you.
I keep interrupting them. I don't mean to do
Do I
that.
have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you'll need to be strong. Now keep yourself squared up, elbows down, like we practiced. Whenever you're ready.
Where's she supposed to be? Oh, there's the deer.
Great shot, Dawn!
You're gonna take a selfie with his crying daughter.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that,
Oh, I
okay?
can move him.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
still...
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think
Dad! Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Okay, so her mom was that little girl. Okay.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
That looks like a real photo. Looks like every family
Instead of
photo
hiding
my
from
hometown.
death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
I want to make sure I'm not missing anything in the room. Airplane ticket. Oh, maybe that was for the hunting trip. And another passage. It's just... This just looks like an attic. Ready to eat meals.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Actually, hold on. Let me see. So Dawn. Okay, so Edie would have been Edith's mom's grandma. Yeah? Okay. No. Okay, so obviously like a baby died. But did her mom have to like sleep next to the shrine to the dead child? That's kind of fucked up. Divorce. Sam Finch. Sam and Kay.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
That place a baby.
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
Oh, the duck's moving with the frog. That's creepy. It took me a little too long to figure that out. Oh wait, am I the frog?
Gregory, it's time to... Hold on, sweetie. Hello? Sam, I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Apparently I am the frog.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like. He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his
That's the
imagination.
dude, the sweet, right?
Whatever it was he saw, it sure made him happy.
This is like too cute to even though like you know how it's gonna end. Let's see. I am not. I was having more fun just jumping around. Sting frog is not me, so maybe. Oh, I fell off. Oh. Oh, I keep falling off. Stop it. There's so many toys.
I know how
There we
silly it
go.
sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Oh no. Oh. Ah!
I wish she could have told us. About the
He's so
world he
strong.
saw. everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
You don't have to check the bathtub. It seems kind of great.
I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too.
Welcome back, Cloud.
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
That was sad. I mean, I guess all of them are sad, but it's really sad when it's like a little baby. And that one felt a little less like of a curse and more just kind of like, don't leave a kid in a bathtub.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Cool. Faster than I wanted. Wouldn't it be fun if flying kites was actually like you have this much control?
I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
Hit people with kite? No. Getting stuck in a tree. Okay, I don't see any more birds.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
I wonder how old Gus is.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
More? Not all the chairs. Now. I'll go back as I'm slower. Oh, I can watch stuff.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Literally, it's just gonna be like a tornado at this point. Okay, I was like, I can't go back down.
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Like the mohawk. Like the mohawk. Ah, and there's the kite. Lovely. Yeah, well, this is a depressing room. I really hope Edith's mom didn't have to sleep in between the two tombs to their siblings. That really sucks. Hopefully she had to move out of that room. House rules. No playing outside. No answering doors. No messes. All chores before dark. Respect others. Light switches. Oh, they have their own lights? Fancy. Oh wow, they were... I guess their dad was a Marine, right? The room we just went through. He must have raised them like it.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
Ah, so she was in the same room, just like above
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
That's not far away enough. You're just overlooking the tombs now. Memorials or whatever.
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died. She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Well, that's sweet. I was like, kudos to her for being brave enough to get on a plane, I assume. Yeah, fly. What if she must now come back after that, or... Religion sounds...
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Get back here.
I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
Like a little schoolroom.
But it didn't last. The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
I want a castle. Somebody should give me a castle for my birthday. I have a feeling this castle is probably not a good thing. Oh, I guess it's supposed to be pains. Oh, there it is.
That explains, I think, like, some of the drawings we saw in the house are, like, paintings of the house that melted on. So he's being an artist.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
Okay. Oh, he's the one
I
that
was
never
4 when Milton disappeared.
found the body. Well, if the theory is that he just went to a magic world, I guess that's not bad.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Maybe, is that why she said maybe 2? Because maybe Milton, like, he potentially could still be alive. I guess. Oh, she
Mom
was behind the
definitely
kid.
blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Mom didn't do a very good job of sealing these. At least the other ones have, like, hidden corridors. These ones are just the door, and they just have open, unlocked windows.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
At least he made it to adulthood. Wait, why am I leaving? Okay.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Relatable. I too die a lot in games.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Oh, I think I've seen this actually somewhere.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
Whoops. Yeah, there's so much.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination, so he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won.
Imagine losing, though.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
This is like a whole game inside of a game.
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis.
Creative names, love it. But I'm gonna front.
He started drifting away from our reality.
Pretty sure this is called Maladaptive Daydreaming or whatever.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis. I was like,
Until
Minneapolis?
One day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Oh, I'm supposed to... I'm not good at sailing here.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of a...
Oh, I get a pick! I don't know. Let's see something.
handsome queen. The queen was on her own quest for
serpents or rainbows? These are serpents. Let's make the queen badass. She's like hunting monsters.
sinister serpents. He followed the sound of her
harp, for sure. I think we can all better
Silver
do these
harp.
fish things at the same time.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh wow, I don't even get to see anything.
He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Is it gold or is it sand?
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him. He began to forget the world we know.
Nice.
I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Ooh.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
I can't leave the conveyor belt.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting me.
Oh, Molly, the cat.
His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
Yeah, figures.
Bend down his head. And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
That letter does not look long enough.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
So you just had like a good old mental breakdown. Okay. Oh, so I see the leaves must be like the spouses that like married into the family then. So that's everyone, right? Except her mom. And like great grandma or whatever. Original Edith. Oh wait, I want to see that flag.
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
That's fair. Oh! Keep doing that, because like all you have to do is like look at it. You barely have to, you don't really have to like walk into it or anything. Come on. Don't mind me, I'm just getting my exercise in as a 22-year-old, or week pregnant lady. Just making her go down the stairs. Just walk away from that and then turn around. I think we have to go back down and around. No! Okay. I thought I went the wrong way again. Oh no. Oh, no. Apparently there's a way around. The stairs the other way. For some reason I thought the thing was wrapped around. Oh, there's literally a door down there. I just like am not used to looking at doors, but I just assume they're all sealed. But I guess that one's open. Over here. Cool. Walking through a door, that's easy.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
This is...
I wish we'd stayed.
Our room, I guess? Edith's room?
But I understand why we left.
Or I guess maybe this is just their, like, living room.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Her mom wrote a book.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner.
No.
But it had to end one way or another.
Oh man,
All
we had a
that's left now
cool
was to tell you about that last night.
attic. I thought that was a knife at first. And I was like, oh no.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
The adults have to argue now. At least they're not trying to hide it. Oh, I have to move. For some reason, I don't know why I was waiting for something to happen.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Alright, I forgot the library even existed. For some reason I thought we got all of the nooks and crannies in the house, but apparently not.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Oh, we gotta go to the old house.
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around. For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them.
Well, how the gate is still locked.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone.
Normal way to die compared to the rest of the family.
The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Am I about to be born?
This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
I never thought I'd experience being born again. That was interesting. Did I get to... I want to know what was in the rest of that notebook from my great-grandma. Oh, actually, let me, while this is playing, let me post this in the chat again, because since we're playing this game as part of Women's Week in Gaming, we're doing this to highlight games that had women as leads in development. And as the credits were rolling, the reason this game was eligible is because the technical art lead was Chelsea Hash, and I put a link to her Twitter in the chat in case you want to follow her. This game was, I thought this game was gonna be cool, but I loved this game. I absolutely loved it. I think the art was amazing, so definitely check out Chelsea and see what her work in the future is gonna be. Yeah, this is a really cool game. I enjoyed this a ton. I wasn't expecting, I guess I didn't know how long the game was gonna be. I wasn't expecting to finish the whole game today, but this was fantastic. Ad time. I can do that. That I can do. Let's see. Let's go ahead and run that. Share page. Women's Week in Gaming link again while the ad's running. It popped up, so what? Yeah, that works. Welcome back. It actually worked out really well because it gave me some time to look at who we should raid now. Let's see. I want to raid someone that's also part of the event to support women developers. So let's go ahead and give a raid to Siren. They're playing The Long Dark, which I've never heard of, know nothing about, but we can go ahead and send them some love. I'm assuming there's nothing after these credits in the game, but I'm gonna wait just to be sure. I feel like this is the kind of game that would put stuff at the end, even if it's just like a little Easter egg. Thanks, Tyre. I hope you have a great day too. These are such cute credits. I feel like more games should do credits like this. The end. Awesome. That'll be so cool. Let's see. So I'm gonna go ahead and end stream here. Again, thank you everyone who stopped by, everybody that lurked. I'm gonna drop my socials in the chat real quick. Whoops. If I can do it without a typo, that'd be great. I'm gonna do that in case you want to follow me or join the Discord. And I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be playing Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion, which I'm very excited about. The full schedule for the event should be below the stream for what I'm streaming this week. So I'll see you all tomorrow, and like I said, let's go give Siren a raid and share some love. And I hope y'all have a great day. So, see y'all tomorrow. Bye everyone!